It's Week 10 of the NFL. And coming up next is the Commanders. Burner at wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Commanders and the Jets on Sunday Night Primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you, so he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. He's got his big tight end, Henry.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, there on the tackle. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That runs it poorly. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
They put Wilson in motion. On the run, here's Hall. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You think back to last week and what was bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Harris again. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Commanders' first down.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw left side taken in by Corley. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They give to Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The motion man here is Wilson. On the give, it's Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. That's taken in by Thomas. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hall. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First and 10 now from the 36. Another run here with Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A give up the middle with Hall. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd down, 3 to go. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
It's
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They face 2nd down and 7. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Washington. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Jets offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. One final throw before the break. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Demario Douglas, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. And finally, on Monday Night Football, they've got a good one lined up between the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Bucks. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams
in it to
Both
win it.
teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Putting the tight end in motion. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, second and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gonna return this from the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one hauled in by Thomas. Here comes third and 6. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. In motion comes Thomas. He'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. In motion comes Thomas. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Commanders offense ready to get back at it. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it, 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good. Next, this makes the score. Commanders 21. Jets
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
brings up 2nd and 9.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw left side taken in by Corley.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Hardman now to return it. He'll He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the option, here's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Second and 11. Here's Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It is 3rd and 10. On the give, it's Harris. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. This complete to Corley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 1-yard line.
They'll try to run it with Hall. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Brings up 3rd
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And this time, he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Catch made right side by Thomas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Commanders' 1st down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the middle, that's Corley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll air it out, deep for Wilson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now Robinson looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.